Hi, everyone. This is Jeff Johnson with IntelliCore IT. Just want to take a few minutes to talk about voice over IP systems, or VoIP telephone systems. So what is VoIP? So VoIP is commonly pronounced VoIP. It stands for Voice over Internet Protocol, and it's basically an internet-based phone system. So conventional telephone systems would typically have a central controller unit where you'd have a bunch of telephone lines coming in from the outside world and a bunch of lines connecting phone sets inside the building, and the control unit would then switch the signals between the telephone sets and the telephone lines. A VoIP system, or a modern telephone system, is really just a computer that plugs into your company's network, and the phones themselves are really just network connected devices. So the cabling it's much more simple. You already have the network infrastructure in place. And it's not as expensive to start up. In fact, that's one of the major benefits of switching over to a VoIP system. In fact, there are 5 reasons that I could see today why a small business should consider this. The first is the lower total cost of ownership. Studies have shown that installing and maintaining a new VoIP system is around 70% less expensive than a traditional phone system. So that in itself is a very compelling reason. But there are some other reasons. The second is VoIP systems offer increased productivity. The biggest reason for that is because of better integration. VoIP systems easily integrate with modern computer systems. That could be your CRM system, your email, fax machines. The integration is there to allow your telephone traffic to become part of your network infrastructure. The third reason would be advanced functionality. In the past, you would have to buy a very expensive telephone system to have things like three-way calling and call waiting and call parking and all of those sort of advanced features. But VoIP systems sort of come with that natively. You can do, sort of any advanced call handling that you can think of. In addition to that, you have fax to email service integrated. You have your voicemail system integrated with your VoIP system. You have call forwarding, call chasing. You've got, basically any feature you can imagine is freely available with a modern VoIP system. The next thing that VoIP systems do is allow for virtual telephone numbers. That means if you have an office in Tulsa, for example, and you were providing service in Miami, Oklahoma, or Oklahoma City, you could have a local telephone number in any area code or exchange in the country, really, and it would all ring into a central office if that's what you wanted to do. So you could have virtual phone numbers to allow for a distributed workforce, to make remote workers look like they were more local, or to make a local office look like it was serving a broader footprint. And the last reason that VoIP is a good idea is because it's much more easily manageable and scalable. All you have to do basically is add a phone set. You can buy phone sets on Amazon or online or from a provider for relatively low cost, and a very small amount of programming is necessary to make the phone set work, but it doesn't require a lot of installation or a technician really to come out and do anything. You simply plug the phone into the network, program the number that you want to ring on the phone, and there you go. So these are just a few things that you might want to think about if you have a small business. Maybe it's time to look at replacing your phone system with a new VoIP system. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And I hope this has helped. Thanks. This is Jeff Johnson with IntelliCore. Have a good day.